This ditch here is called off the wall.
Oh, here you go.
Manual to the end and
This
back
is a
again in
con.
one combo. To make it harder, do a handstand on the way back.
Oh, I failed that. I hate the fucking manualing ones. I suck so hard at manualing. Oh, I don't even know what happened there. If it lets me cheat by grinding along this thing, then maybe it's not so bad. Ah. Oh. Jumped too far then. Jump too far. I think the trick is to just do as little manualing as possible, really. Oh, because I can't do it! I need to go to manualing school. I wish you could, like, buy stat points for fucking manualing. If only. Oh, there you go. My tactic of doing as little manualing as fucking possible worked. That tape has been teasing me for far too long. Sat up there in its fucking Hawaiian bikini and whatever, getting me all hot and bothered. It's like, I must have you now. Literally, I'm going right for it. I'll grab the fuck out of it, and I won't care for what anyone has to say about it. Society can go fuck itself. This tape and I will no longer be separated. Good job they automatically grabbed on then, otherwise that would have been comically horrible. Hopefully he'll grab on if I walk off this edge. Yes! Oh, no! Oh. I was holding down back and jump, and I was like, jump away, like be fucking Prince of Persia and like jump away from the wall. And he didn't do it, he just kind of gave up and fell down. Which is kind of the opposite of what I was looking for. Well, not the opposite, but definitely not what I was looking for. Ironically, I pressed a... Oh, I've done it again! Ironically, I pressed a button trying to get the tape, and it took me further away from getting the tape. I think that's actually irony, isn't it? Like, I think I read something last night, and it was like a huge web page thing. Because I saw someone was like, oh, have a look at this big collection of ironic photos on Reddit. And like most of them weren't really ironic. And I didn't think they were, and I was just trying to be like, right, well, what actually is irony? Because, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure. I think I've got it. I'm trying to remember that stand-up by that Ed Byrne guy about Alanis Morissette's song Irony. Kind of helps. But I'll give that a quick plug because it's some funny shit and it's probably around on YouTube somewhere. Maybe not legally, but no one really gives a fuck about this point, do they? Bollocks. Not the fact that me giving him a plug's going to be a huge boon to his career. You know, if I can get a good, you know, 33% of my subscriber base to check out his shit and maybe buy his DVD, then, you know, that's a good £4 probably after everyone else takes their cut that he owes me. I'll be sure to write him. Bender.
I bet you can't grind the colored wire all the way to the end. To make it more challenging, why don't you try switching to a crooked grind while you're at it? To do a crooked grind, press this.
Oh! Maybe I can get my 5 crookeds doing that. Fuck. Ah! I'm just gonna not bother with changing up too much. I'm just gonna try and fucking grind it. cheat to win. I cheated to win and I still lost. Someone can explain that shit to me. I need to time my cheating to win. Oh, tried and failed to do a dark slide there. I nearly did it. That is far enough. I didn't even use dark slide that time. Trippy. Oh. Right, well now it's even more trouble with the police I'm going to have to do. That's probably some kind of sacred shit that I just ruined. Maybe not. It sounds pretty hollow. Just like this fucking island's connection to its roots. Take that, Hawaiian society and culture. Yeah, you don't give a fuck about it anymore, really. I'm cutting right to the fucking soul of the matter. I say there's a matter. There isn't really. I'm cutting right to the soul of this fucking sentence. I'm fucking whoever that guy is that like died. The comedian that was like, I say what everyone's thinking, but fucking is too afraid to say that. I think I just quoted myself. I was like fucking back to episode 2 when I said that pretty much verbatim. I can't remember the comedian man's name though. That's disappointing. He's supposed to be like really popular. Apparently not popular enough for me to remember his name. I can see his face. So, you know, once they invent minds to fucking visual digital representation, then I'm set. Oh, you could be like, oh, that guy. But until then, we're kind of at an impasse. Impasse? I don't know how English people are supposed to say that word. I think I've only ever heard Americans use it. IMPASSE. Because when Americans say it, it's always like, oh my god, we're at an impasse. Well, maybe not, oh my god. Because the fact that you're at an impasse isn't normally that much of a shocking, like, discovery. Because it just means there's an obstacle in the way, right? Or like you're not getting anywhere. So it's like, oh my god, we're not getting anywhere. It doesn't really it's not really appropriate in terms of like phraseology. And fucking, oh my god, nothing's happening. Which I suppose might be appropriate if like you're expecting something to happen, but or it's like you know, this boat's gonna go all the way to which way did the Titanic go? From England to America, or is it from America to England? I think it's from America to England, wasn't it? Oh, fucking who knows. But they were like, yeah, we're not stopping until we get to the other side of the Atlantic, and then they hit the iceberg, and then it's just like, holy shit, we're at an impasse, because they stopped moving, and they weren't expecting it. So yeah, they're always like, oh my god, impasse. Maybe not oh my god. They're like, look, we're at an impasse. Fucking, I'll actually put some effort into this one. Look, we're at an impasse. There you go, that was an American accent. And, yeah. So, while I'm being all fucking, you know, doing my best Pappy impression, and going full Hugh Grant, with accent-wise, I don't know how to say impasse. I think any excuse to make the sound R is probably appropriate if you're trying to be, like, full-on, like, the Queen's English. Maybe not the Queen's English, but just, like, poshish English. Which sounds like Sean Connery for no reason. Poshish English. Haven't seen any of the Sean Connery James Bond films. Does he have a Scottish accent in them? I don't think he does. I don't think he's supposed to. Otherwise they'll be pining for fucking Kevin Bridges. He'd make a pretty sweet James Bond. I love that guy. He's fucking funny. To the point where I could do a full-on Glaswegian accent when I was working as a receptionist in a hotel. Like some Scottish worker guys were coming up to my desk and they were like, hey guys, how's it going? because they were talking about how they had to argue with people for using Scottish banknotes. Like some English people were like, no, it's not. You know, we take British pounds, not Scottish pounds, and it's like, no, Scotland's in Britain, you realise. And apparently this shop lady didn't, so they were telling me about that, and I was like, that reminds me of this Kevin Bridges stand-up bit, and they were like, oh, go on, tell us what it was. And I did full fucking the bit that he did. Like, there's always a Glaswegian guy that comes up and is like, I think you'll find that's legal tender, to like, you know, back up for whoever's being denied their currency usage. And I didn't get beaten up for it. I went full like Billy Connolly to some random Scottish guys that I just met, and they laughed. They were like, oh yeah, that's a good bit. Because it fucking is. It's fucking funny shit. Funnier than me. Don't know what the fuck you're doing watching me when you could be watching him instead. Unless you are Kevin Bridges, in which case fucking welcome. You know, I hope I continue to be an inspiration to you, because that's what I'm going to claim. I do belong in special ed. I'm just going to wall push until I run out of light tape. 43 minutes to go. I'm just going to hold down triangle and not press the button. I hope you're all excited. Am I going to wall bounce off the thing, or am I going to... No, I missed it. Fucking... Nope. This is dramatic. Oh, there you go. So I should probably do another goal. What the hell was that guy doing? That's not how you're supposed to skate, friend. He's not doing a very good job of hiding his mutant powers. Shuffle bonus. Every day I'm shuffling. Goals.